I was on a walk the other day and I was thinking, is it harder or easier to lose weight in the wintertime? That's the question. The reason I was thinking about this was because I've been kind of stuck at the same weight for the past couple of months. Most of that is due to inconsistencies with my diet, exercise. I've also had a lot of stress. But I would assume that it would be harder to lose weight in the wintertime. My thinking is, okay, summertime, everything's growing and abundance and things like that. And then as we move into the fall, that's harvest time. We're harvesting the bounty. We're stocking our shelves for winter. We're preparing for kind of a more dormant season. Days get shorter, nights get longer. And I feel like evolutionarily, maybe our bodies, especially if we live in a climate that has the four seasons changing, maybe our bodies kind of adjust to that and slow down our weight loss. Like our bodies don't want to release that fact. It's like, winter is coming. And then I think of the animal world. And, squirrels, they're, gathering all their nuts and things like that, their little hoard for the winter. Bears, they eat a bunch of food in the late summer and the fall, and then they hibernate all winter and use those fat reserves. I just wonder how much of what happens in the natural world crosses over to us humans, because we are an animal. So I just wonder if the harder time losing weight has something to do with that. But the other aspect of, especially the beginning of winter, October, November, and December, was all the holidays. We've got Halloween, that's a candy holiday. You've got Thanksgiving in the United States and Canada. We've got Christmas. You've got New Year's. And then there's just a plethora of other things going on with the opportunity to eat too much food. So I'm wondering if it's kind of a interaction between those things. But then I was like, okay, I personally kind of feel like it's a bit harder right now to lose weight. But then I thought about when I started carnivore. I started at the end of December 2022, and that first month I lost 8 pounds. The second month I lost 2, and the third month I lost 5.5 pounds. I think I ended up losing 15.5 pounds. And that was in the winter, January, February, and March. So I Googled a couple of things trying to look, like, okay, is it easier to lose weight in the winter maybe? And there are some arguments out there for that. There's some people that think that your metabolism kind of kicks into high gear in the winter, especially if you're outside and it's cold. Your body has to keep that homeostasis of 98.6 degrees. It works very hard to keep you warm. And if it's having to do that in a colder climate, then in theory, you'd be burning more calories, right? So there are arguments to say like, okay, well, it's actually a good time to lose weight. As always, everything in life, it's not black and white. It's always complicated. There's always shades of gray, but I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing to think about, kind of get your juices flowing. Like, is it easier or harder to lose weight in the wintertime? If I was to answer you today, I would say right now I'm having a harder time. If I was going to answer you in January, February, and March of this year, I would say, piece of cake. I just lost 15 pounds, I think a lot of it, though, comes in to the diet. And for me, I was off of carnivore for 2 weeks in the beginning of October, and now I've been back on it. I've been pretty consistent, very consistent, honestly. I had a couple of little cheats the weekend before Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, I just did keto. I did have some rice pudding. That was planned, though. So yeah, I would say like 3 little cheats. One was kind of a keto cheat meal. 2 of them were not. I had ice cream 2 nights in a row when we were in downtown Chicago. We stayed the weekend before Thanksgiving, just to kind of rest up. We like to do that once in a blue moon. But yeah, so how am I going to counteract this? I've been stuck between 162 and 165 for the past couple of months. And so what I decided to do was to do a new weight loss challenge. I always do better when I've got a concrete goal in mind. Like in August, I did the BBB&E challenge. It was so easy for me to stick to that because I was like, that's what I'm doing. I made up my mind. So I decided to do a 4-month carnivore weight loss challenge starting December 1st, 2023, and it's going to go until the end of March 2024. And you can do it along with me if you want to. I will link a video at the very end of this video that goes into the details of what this weight loss challenge entails. And if you decide that you would like to join, head over to my Instagram page, follow me over there, and then send me a message saying that you would like to join the weight loss challenge, and I will send you a link to a private Facebook group. Over there, we are posting daily meal and exercise recipes, grocery lists. We're encouraging each other. This is kind of a place where like-minded people can do the carnivore diet together and share their wins, their losses, and provide a little bit of accountability, you know. I feel like a lot of people that are doing carnivore or low carb out there are doing it by themselves, and it can get very lonely. So this is a completely free group. There's no cost to join, no cost at all to interact with me and with the group. So far it's been going really, really well, and I really hope that you will join too, you know. Is it easier or harder to lose weight in the winter? I think it can go either way. And with this carnivore weight loss challenge, I've been losing weight again. So I think diet obviously plays a huge part in it, but it's been really helpful to have a goal and to have people to talk to about carnivore in general. So if you would like to join, head on over to my Instagram, send me a message, and I will send you a link to that Facebook group. Like I said, completely free. And this isn't like a rigid thing. I don't want you to feel like you have to follow exactly what I'm doing to a T. It's not like that. This is more a place for us to do carnivore together. So hopefully this weight loss challenge will help me to lose more weight in the wintertime. I will let you know in the next video how it's going. So right here is that video I was talking about where I go into the details about the 4-month weight loss challenge. If you would like to join it, there's tons of details in this video, so check this one out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.